like what every scumbag used car salesman says. Guys, these cars are just flying off the lot. I'm going crazy. I don't know. We're going to go out of business. But I mean, if you have to fill, it says right here, if you have to fill out a survey, that is consideration. Rosanna Penstein was a fucking clout demon. There's nothing in that video that is such that I believe MrBeast would be sending him a cease and desist, something that would further damage his reputation. Maybe that's the parents' fault for letting their kids be morons. And if adults are going out and buying MrBeast chocolate bars because they think that they might get $1 million, then those adults are stupid. Chris Tyson worked with MrBeast for many, many years. They were best friends. When Chris Tyson got thoroughly, because we've known this information for years, I don't know why now it's just become the talk of the town. There's been nothing, the Discord leaks are new, but we've known Chris Tyson was in Shadman for like years. But now this is becoming a huge story, okay? MrBeast lets Chris go. He addresses the situation. What more do you want? What more do you want? He said get lost. Can you criticize MrBeast for probably knowing more? Yeah, you can. I think MrBeast probably does know more than he wants you to believe he knew. 100%. That's my opinion. And even that is speculation. And anything past that is heavy speculation. So I don't understand why weeks into this drama, people like that Rosie chick on Twitter that was in that game that she placed second and was mad that MrBeast like cut her from it or some shit. People like her still dragging this on, but maybe I don't have the full picture. Maybe there's something that MrBeast did so god terribly fucking awful that was exposed through the Chris Tyson, I almost said Mike Tyson drama, and I just haven't seen it yet. So a Tozy posted this video I was told is pretty good. And it's him explaining how MrBeast just destroyed his credibility. And I'm going to watch this video. And I'm going to see if there's any crazy revelation that I wasn't aware of before. How did he ruin his credibility? What did he do? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see what I'm missing here. Let's see why people are so mad at MrBeast and not Chris Tyson at this point. Why are we starting to worry about MrBeast through the Chris Tyson drama so much? Make your videos talking about it. Point out that MrBeast probably knew that he let on, and then that's really it. Where do we go further? Why do we go further than that? What is it? His videos are fake? No shit. I mean, I don't know that. That's my opinion, but it would be pretty impressive if they weren't all at least a little fake, right? Some of the shit around it is probably a little bit fake, right? Probably. I'd think so.
MrBeast just destroyed his credibility if this is true, because it looks really bad. And it's safe to say a lot has happened since I recorded my last video going over Dodpack or Dawson's video on MrBeast, including my own video was copyright claimed and blocked worldwide. Why? I don't know. It's surprising, as I was really giving...
Good answer. Because so many people are like, oh my god, it's true, MrBeast is... Well, actually, I did hear, fuck, is it MrBeast sending cease and desists out to people? Oh no, I did fucking hear about that.
Giving the MrBeast team the benefit of the doubt in my video. But since I recorded that video, Dogpack allegedly received 2 cease and desists and a whole bunch of texts from various people in the MrBeast team plotting against him. And as many of you guys are aware, I despise wealthy people trying to shut down criticism with legal battles, as I've dealt with that personally here on this channel. I was honestly hoping they would come out with an actual response to the illegal lotteries by now, since one of the team members, Chucky, already responded, but not to the most serious allegation of that video, the illegal lotteries, especially when so much of his audience are kids. In my last video, I called that a serious mistake because at the end of the day, I have no idea if MrBeast was aware of this practice is illegal or not when he was doing these. But either way, it's a...
Is it really illegal though? I guess I should have watched the Dogpack 40 video. I would just find it really hard to believe that if MrBeast at the scale that he's operating at was conducting illegal business, it wouldn't be in some way, shape, or form being addressed at this point. Right? Find it difficult to believe, but not impossible. Outside of the legality of it, what? There's illegal gambling? How is there gambling? Just the giveaways? Yeah, I guess it would have to be the giveaways, right? The idea that you're going to open up like a MrBeast bar and get some type of reward. Is that really wrong? I guess I'll let him go.
Complete disaster that one of the largest YouTube channels at the time was running illegal lotteries with a large kid audience. Essentially, he was caught red-handed committing...
Allegedly.
a crime. And you guys made a great point in my comments in my last video. If Logan Paul was the one doing this, I wouldn't be holding back like I did in my last video. Because while MrBeast has helped tons of people with his philanthropy, that doesn't excuse scummy business practices. I don't think he's done one of these illegal lotteries since late 2021, but I'm thinking, worst case, he knew what he was doing and was hoping since it was a live stream, he wouldn't get caught. Another situation could be that he finally grew to a certain size to where someone within his team finally said, wait a minute, this is illegal. And then I guess the last option is he found out that this was illegal from Dawson's call out video, which could explain why the Facebook VOD of the stream was deleted only after Dawson's video. But honestly, who knows what happened? So my original guess was they just wanted all this to pass without becoming too big of a thing. But as you know, with YouTubers and cease and desists, they normally end up having massive Streisand effects. And this continued.
Yeah, we'll check out the Dog Pack 404 video. We'll check that out if there's enough people that want to see it. I think I get the gist though, right? He's accusing MrBeast of conducting illegal and scummy business practices. And I guess the debate turns into, for me, do I care? Do I care? Do I give a fuck? Do I care? Because like, I don't know about this live stream, but that was back in what, 2021? That was 3 years ago. I don't know what happened, but I'd be more worried about what he's continuing to practice today. And the closest thing that resembles a lottery is like the nature of his videos and his content. Like the idea that you're going to be like a subscriber. Like he does these videos that are scummy, in my opinion, where it's like, 4 of my subscribers are going to win a Tesla Roadster. It's like, so the idea is like, oh, if I subscribe, I might win something. If I buy a MrBeast bar, I might win a chocolate factory. Maybe that's the parents' fault for letting their kids be morons. And if adults are going out and buying MrBeast chocolate bars because they think that they might get $1 million, then those adults are stupid, in my opinion. The legality of it and what happened in 2021, I don't know. It was referenced here, I don't know, but like, as of what's going on today that I'm aware of, I'm not really sure. Feel free to fill me in. Is Jar Juice available? Jar Juice might know more. Jar Juice is usually quick when I have gaps in my knowledge to fill me in. Someone bring me Jar Juice. Bring me the juice.
Propelled Dog Pack's video to 8 million views and beyond as of recording this video. And it's getting to a point where MrBeast kind of has to address this, but
MrBeast does not have to address this. MrBeast is way, way bigger than this. Okay? He does not give a fuck. MrBeast will have to address it when the feds come knocking at his door for illegal gambling practices. MrBeast does not have to address anything. Okay? For the record, whether he be right or wrong. He's too big for this shit. All right.
He might have been legally advised not to because clearly he has a legal team retained. He did actually address the Chris Tyson stuff, but not this as of this recording. So here's Dawson's first cease and desist.
So MrBeast's legal team did send me a cease and desist, and here's my official response to that.
Okay, so he will not cease nor desist, and it cuts to an edit that I think the legal team...
Ballsy. Willing to go toe-to-toe with MrBeast in a legal battle? Fucking ballsy, dude.
I had would have told me is an absolute nightmare. So if it does go to court, it can get real ugly quick. But as we know, lawsuits are public, so that will reveal a lot, especially if it gets to discovery. That in particular is what...
What are you going to find in the discovery? People love that. Ever since like the lawsuit thing on the internet has become a thing, like it was a vibe, right? Like Nick Rekieta, all these law tubers, they've learned the term discovery. They've learned that there's a process in the court system when you're in court where they can like check your computer, right? They can like get copies of like your hard drive to be looked over for like the court proceedings. And they think this is like the most insane thing in the world. And it like everyone, well, I'll go to discovery with your ass. Like, oh, fuck, what are you going to find? What are you going to find in discovery for MrBeast? I mean, you might find something, but to act like this is like to even bring it up to me just feels like, oh, you like, who gives a fuck? We're going to see what happens if we go to discovery with MrBeast. Or what are you going to fucking find? But it hasn't already been found. What, are you going to find an unedited version of the fucking live stream that he already deleted off Facebook that you referenced? What are you going to find? The business is pretty fucking public. Like,
what I think is going to get really interesting with the Logan Paul and CoffeeZilla case. But Dawson also received a second cease and desist. New one, double it and give it to the next person. Right, okay, so here it says cease and desist, final warning. There's no way they put the emoji there. Dear Mr. Dogpack404, this new firm whose white-collar criminal defense practice is second to none, according to their website, has recently been retained by MrBeast YouTube LLC, MrBeast, or the company and its founder, Jeremy Donaldson, regarding...
Is this even real? Oh, he censored Dogpack40. But even with that, is this even real? How do we know MrBeast is actually sending the cease and desist out? You could very easily fake this.
Regarding the unsettling news,
I guess that depends on the credibility of the channel in question.
You've embarked on a campaign to disparage MrBeast as a company in defense.
This wouldn't be the first time. Remember the Sniper Wolf copy strike drama? I mean, nothing was faked, but enough information was omitted to not give you like an argument that it wasn't Sniper Wolf, right?
Jimmy Donaldson as an individual. Not only are your statements about MrBeast and Jimmy Donaldson untrue, they also violate the clear binding enforcement terms of your confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement with MrBeast dated March 25th, 2024, the NDA agreement, which you have shown in the videos posted to the internet. It goes into a little bit more detail here. Then he also adds that his number apparently has been leaked in this thread. Also, my number's been leaked apparently from a MrBeast employee named Kaylee. I've been getting text from a former MrBeast employee. Text I received last night claims that James wants to have private investigators start following me and looking into my family's social media account.
Maybe. What was in this dog pack? We're gonna have to watch the video. What was in the Dogpack404 video that was so fucking damning that MrBeast would be hiring people to follow this guy's family around?
For ways to discredit.
What am I coping for? I'm being critical because I find this to be a little bit weird.
Apparently the best narrative they have as of right now is I'm a crazy drug addicted MrBeast superfan that got fired for trying to steal company funds. If this text is true, I will say, MrBeast, if you want to resort to personal attacks, I'm happy to reciprocate. Or, you know, just address the evidence. And then here he shows some text that says, dude, has anyone at MrBeast contacted you about the posts you're making? I've been reading the NDA over to see what I can and can't post because I'd like to move on with my...
We're gonna watch the Dogpack404 video after this, but if it's more than fucking 15 minutes long, we're skipping through the fucking thing.
Life and try having some type of...
You can't say it in fucking 15 minutes and don't say it at all.
Social media presence. Not planning on ever mentioning I worked at Beast, but if I got out, or if someone some way accidentally mentioned it, I wanted to make sure I was going to get sued to all hell. I guess not get sued. Also, if you're going to post my message for proof you worked at Beast, I don't care. Just don't show my...
We'll trim through it, Bagel. If you wanna send, yeah, I don't know.
Number, you can save.
Where's Juice? I'm calling Juice right now. Hold on. I think Juice wants to go live tonight, but I'm gonna call him right now. I don't think he's gonna pick up. He's not on right now. Fuck. Hold on, I'm calling him. See if he picks up.
Give it how you want. Also, I got your number from Kaylee. I don't have access to anything Beast like Slack or anything. Obviously, I'm not a Beast.
Juice.
What's up, man?
I'm live, man. I need you.
Sweet. What's up?
Talk one more time.
Check.
So,
check.
Juice.
Yeah.
I'm going over the MrBeast shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going over a video here. It's the one by Atozi. MrBeast just destroyed his credibility.
Oh shit! Is that the one where the guy like who used to work with him like called him out?
No, I believe it's Dogpack404.
Oh, okay.
So what my question was going to be, what was so fucking damning in this Dogpack guy's video that MrBeast would be sending him cease and desists and allegedly looking to hire people to follow his family and himself around?
I honestly like didn't watch the dog pack video, but I know what people have been saying a little bit. So apparently like a lot of it is about like how MrBeast has always claimed that he doesn't fake anything. Everything is 100% real. But this guy called him out for like using some CGI and like faking certain editing stuff to make it look different. Or like play out differently in the video, stuff like that, which is, I don't know. I don't really care.
I don't care
there
either.
Might be more. Yeah.
But like, remember not so long ago we had the Sniper Wolf copyright strike thing?
Yeah.
Right. So like my genuine question is, I like to think in these situations, like what would make, I'm almost prepared to say that this guy might just be completely fucking full of shit. Mr. Beast, at the status he's at as a person,
Mm-hmm.
do you believe that he would go this hard on this channel for exposing that he's got fake videos?
I can't really say, like, it would just be speculation. But I would probably say no, but I don't know.
Right?
Maybe his team, maybe he has like a team who's like really litigious and they're like trying to cover up his image or something. I don't know.
Maybe, but this isn't the first time that this has been accused. This was like a drama alert video at one point. There was like a drama alert, like they brought Mr. Beast on to argue about this. This was years ago, but like this isn't like a new criticism that his fucking videos are fake. That Rosanna Pansino jerk, that's an idiot. That was like, what, 9 months ago? She started her brigade that his videos were fake. She didn't get no fucking cease and desist.
Yeah, no.
And she's like a million some subscriber fucking channel. What's so special about Dogpack 404?
Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea. I'm actually very curious to find out. Do you think that it's possible that it's like a fake cease and desist, like not from Mr. Beast?
If Mr. Beast came forward and says we have no idea where these cease or desists are coming from, my team didn't do it, I'd believe him.
Yeah.
I'd believe him. I'd believe him. Well, that's what I want. They're all telling me to watch the Dogpack video, but it's like an hour long. I'm like, let's see what Juice knows about it.
Yeah, I've heard that because of Dogpack, like this is like his first video ever. Apparently he makes some really weak points throughout the video that kind of take away from like his main points, but I honestly don't know which ones they are or anything.
Well, like what could it possibly fucking be? What is so crazy that Mr. Beast is shooting over cease and desists and allegedly looking to hire people to follow the fucking guy and his family around?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it could be the gambling thing. I heard something about like his candy bars. He had like a gambling thing, encouraging gambling for kids or something. I have no idea.
Like scummy, yes. Illegal, maybe. Do I really give a fuck? But like we're not talking about fucking a small channel. Mr. Beast last video got 80 million views. We're talking about a channel that averages views in the hundreds millions. 308 million subscribers. And we're like seriously going to sit here and blindly, I'm not saying this is all wrong. I'm not saying that this is all fake, but we're going to sit here and just blindly accept that this fucking channel that came out of nowhere, what is his name? Dogpack?
Yeah, Dogpack.
Dogpack 404? Yeah. This channel that fucking came out of nowhere, which seems like a big video, right? 10 million views is a lot of views. Unless you're Mr. Beast. Then that's fucking nothing. And this Dogpack 404 guy comes out of fucking nowhere with maybe some pretty good points against Mr. Beast, maybe makes a really good case. And Mr. Beast just decides to go to Cold War against Dogpack 404 when he knows that Dogpack's going to leak that he's suing him. He knows that Dogpack's going to leak that he's sending him cease and desists. And that's going to hurt his reputation further. We're really just going to blindly believe this Dogpack guy and be like, yeah, I believe Mr. Beast did that.
Yeah, I'm not ready to fully believe yet until I see like more. But honestly, I haven't looked into it at all, so I could just be talking on my ass. Maybe he has already proven it or something, but I have no idea.
I mean, dude, like I just don't think Mr. Beast is going to give a fuck. He's too big. He's not going to care until the feds are knocking on his fucking door. Why would he? He's fucking Mr. Beast. He's not.
Or if it already had provable consequences for his business or something, like he was like losing money in some area. But
the video's still up. Why wouldn't Mr. Beast? Why would Mr. Beast, if he was going to go public, if he was going to attack this guy in a way that he knew would be made public to silence him, why wouldn't he try to get the channel down? Why wouldn't he strike the video? Why wouldn't he use other means other than like just a lawsuit, like a fucking cease and desist? Hiring people to stalk his fucking family.
Yeah.
That just doesn't add up to me. I mean, it could be true. It could be true. I'm not going to blindly believe Dogpack 404 though. I'm not just going to be like, oh yeah, that's 100. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Whoa, crazy. Cease and desist.
Yeah.
What? That's my only take. I don't know. I don't know what's in that video, but I just find it very, very hard to believe.
Yeah, I might look at the video. I might look at the video at some point, but for now, like all the MrBeast stuff, I just can't get myself to give a fuck about it.
I don't give a fuck about any of the drama right now.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything. I went to go make a video on Wednesday. I deleted the whole fucking thing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. The fucking Chris Tyson. We get it. He's a creep. When Moist Critical said something stupid. Oh God, fucking shoot him or something. Don't really do that, obviously, in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like, who fucking cares, dude?
Yeah.
Fucking commentary is just eating its own fucking tail right now. It's disgusting, dude.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some things that you could criticize MrBeast for. Like, I'm sure he's far from perfect, but, you know, it's just, it kind of to me feels like people are just throwing things on after the Chris Tyson hype, you know? Like, just, I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Well, all right. I want to see what you knew about it. I wanted to roll with you there for a second. Yeah, so I'm supposed
Thanks for having me on. Yeah.
Remember, you're supposed to just blindly believe that Dogpack 404 is totally 100% getting cease and desists from MrBeast, and MrBeast is hiring people to stalk him and his family because a guy that posted one video that I guess used to work for MrBeast said so.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
I'm just not going to fucking believe that till I get more on it. But all right, man, I'll let you go, brother.
Thanks for having me, man. Good talking to you. See you later.
Bye, Jarjuice. All right, that's what Jarjuice knew. Let's continue the Atozy video.
I'm a former employee. Someone else I know told me they texted you on Reddit talking about Kaylee and Leroy. I'm not that person, and I won't mention any current or former Beast employees because of NDA. And then you have like this like interesting text. Jocelyn, I'm texting you anonymously to let you know that I heard James will hire private investigators to start following you and looking into every detail
and
of
who's
your life.
this guy?
To reach out
who's
to your
this guy?
former employees, find all your social.
There's a whole other fucking MeJoeShmoe here. Sorry, I don't got my camera on. There's a whole other MeJoeShmoe here that's feeding this guy information that I'm also supposed to disbelieve blindly. I'm supposed to believe that there's a Tozy, not a Tozy, the Dogpack guy is not lying. And I'm also supposed to believe that his informant's not lying. I have no reason to believe this fucking person at all. Zero. I'm sorry.
Social media accounts, your family's social media accounts, videos of you, anything. They already have a Google Doc listing possible ways to discredit you, including you're on drugs and have mental health problems, your mom is bipolar, you were an obsessive
Like, this is all allegedly.
superfan, you were crying, begging for your job back after they fired you, you tried to steal company funds, etc. I don't know what's true and what's not, but personally, I really think you should take everything down ASAP. If you take it down, they'll leave you alone. He responded, you're trolling what? And then here he kind of shows this video of suddenly they're saying this phone number is no longer in service. Stop. What? Stop. This is creepy. Leave. Okay. That is definitely a very weird response. If that is actually from the MrBeast team, that is wild, but it could also be someone trolling. Who knows?
Yes, thank you,
Drug
Atozy.
abuse accusations, to be clear, because someone can't tell when I'm joking, I have never been a drug user. Weed makes me anxious. I've tried microdosing shrooms for depression, anxiety for a week over 3 months ago. Honestly, the taste made me feel sick, so I stopped. Wouldn't recommend anyone to use illicit drugs, but I consider myself an advocate for psychedelic research. Don't really care to filter everything I say through lawyers and PR people. Sometimes I say dumb shit. But my video was well researched. I'd obviously rather MrBeast just focus on disproving the evidence than trying to publicly destroy my character with baseless drug use and mental health accusations. But it appears that's the only option they have. Also, I literally smoked 500 cigarettes before writing this. And someone goes, what about stealing company funds? Probably this. I asked for the gas reimbursements I was promised and was denied because it wasn't an approved business expense. It was. And I should have just taken a plane. I've heard multiple stories from former MrBeast employees not getting proper reimbursements. Anyway, after I sent a business expense request for an Apple Vision Pro, which I was told the company wanted to get everyone. This is when they were new and didn't seem like garbage. I sent the request to the wrong person, even though it was the person HR told me to send it to, but it never got purchased. Even if I had it, would have been owned by the company. So I really didn't see any legit narrative that I tried to steal a company funds, as if I was some embezzling mastermind and not just a dude with a $100 limit on his company card. Okay.
I find this the way he's framing this. I just find it odd. I'm seeing red flags in the way that this dog pack. Oh, I'm sorry, Sniffles. I just had to move him a little bit. All right. I'm seeing red flags here. Is all I'm
speaking
saying.
of the cease and desist, Caleb Roomville actually interviewed Dogpack, and it allowed us to get some more
Oh shit! Oompaville interviewed Dogpack.
insight on him and his head during the situation. So here Caleb asked Dawson how he was feeling about the cease and desists.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel nervous, or do you feel?
What was Oompaville's take on this? Wow. Okay. Fucking Oompaville getting down and dirty. We love that, dude. Holy shit, he's on top of it. Putting his influence into good use, man. Going right to the source.
Feel
No. I
excited.
feel confident.
You feel
Not excited. But
little nervous. A little bit. You got to feel a little. I would be shitting myself if I were you.
no, I'm not myself.
Well, you're
Because it was 100% expected. It was 100% expected.
right. I mean, to be honest, it's cool.
It was 100% expected that he was going to send a cease and desist. What the fuck is in this video? What is in this guy's video? Sniffles, you got to get down. You're going to get hurt. I got to... how do you care? My feet were falling asleep. I like moved them funny and he got hurt. But that's good, man. Oompaville's got a lot of influence. And it's good that if he was going to talk about this, like I can give it like to smaller creators for not interviewing people, right, that are directly involved in the situation or trying to, because you're just not going to get a response, right? But Oompaville's a person that you will get a response, right? You will hear something back, like, so that's good.
Cool to be nervous and not scared though, because like you are coming from the perspective.
I mean, if there's something that fucking crazy, then tell me what it is. Like, what is that fucking insane that you believe would justify a guy the size of MrBeast wanting to come for Dogpack? Explain that to me. Like, if you watch the video, Bagel, all due respects, if you watched this video already, right? And you're telling me, just watch the video, you'll see what's in it. The only reason I'm questioning what the fuck is in this video is because I find it very hard to believe that a guy like MrBeast would come for this Dogpack guy over this video. So I'm like, dude, like you'd have to like have evidence that he fucking killed somebody. Like what is so crazily, insanely damning about this video that MrBeast would expel this much of his resources to go after him?
Of this is what you believe is truth, and you're doing this out of good faith. Like it doesn't. The whole disgruntled employee thing. That's sort of that was my initial response as well. It's like, because we've seen so many of these types of things happen.
I have to admit, that's my original thoughts were as well, but I would absolutely be worried about this lawsuit. As sure, you could be confident
Alleged lawsuit
that you're going to win, but I wouldn't wish the mental and financial stress of a lawsuit on anyone, because that will really take a toll on you. And Caleb also asked Dawson if he thinks Jimmy himself is actually at fault here.
If you were to be as fair as you possibly could and even play devil's advocate, what would you say percentage-wise? You know, what's MrBeast's fault?
You don't have to write an essay. Like I'll go through it a little bit at the very least, but like if there's something that fucking insanely crazy that like the superstar of YouTube, the biggest online personality to ever exist, goes after this guy to this extent, to the point where he knows it's going to be made public and hurt his reputation. Like that should just be like, MrBeast did this. This is the thing that I think is said that like, you don't have to go into extravagant detail, but you should be able to say, MrBeast, I think that MrBeast would go after him because he said and showed that he was doing illegal gambling. And then in that case, that's your opinion. That's like, well, I think it's this man. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't think MrBeast would give a fuck if that would be your example.
What is not?
Yeah, no, I actually like play with this idea and speculate a lot. Like, okay, if Jimmy was fully innocent, how could he get into this position? And it'd be like, you know, you hire people who do bad things and then they use those bad things as like blackmail cards against you. So like maybe somebody pressured him really hard into selling fake signatures. And now that they know that he sold
fake signatures, this is the thing. Like, we're listening to the guy right now that he thinks that MrBeast is going to come for him with his legal fucking might because he proved that he was faking signatures. Are you serious? Like, are you serious right now? Like, and he could be telling the truth, but you understand why I find this very difficult to believe, right? The biggest online personality in the world ever to exist. And we're talking biometric measurable in literally the millions, bigger than anyone you can even dream of thinking about. He came for this guy, and this guy thinks he's coming for this guy. He's coming for him because he proved that MrBeast was faking signatures. Are you serious?
fake signatures, it's harder to fire them in case they go to Time Magazine. Like concept called like blackmail inflation. So I don't know. Anything could be possible. MrBeast could be completely innocent. I've seen some.
MrBeast could be completely innocent. Like he doesn't even. I haven't watched this video yet, but I don't know, man. I'm getting bad fucking vibes from Dogpack 404. Bad fucking vibes. I'm getting bad vibes, bro. It's not always accurate, but my bullshit detector is fucking ringing, dude.
And things that make me think that, you know, he's not like what I told you privately in DMs and everything. But yeah, so I don't know, 50-50. Let's call it 50-50.
If you want to watch Caleb's full interview, I'll be linking it in the description down below.
So Caleb had a private conversation with him, it sounds like. So now I'm curious to see what Caleb thinks.
Oh, but going back to my old video, it's been blocked worldwide. And the company that did it is Spotter. I've actually been offered a deal
Who's Spotter?
by Spotter before, so what a great way to treat a potential...
Spotter what? This video contains content from Spotter 3, who has blocked it on copyright grounds. Is this the real Spotter? Why is it Spotter _ 3? Oddly specific fake name.
I've actually been...
If it were fake. But that's a little weird, right? I could make an account called Spotter _ 26 and send out copyright claims and strikes for my channel. You know,
offered a deal by Spotter before, so what a great way to treat a potential client. I know I already said no, but this is definitely not going to change my mind. But this is definitely
it probably is real though. Spotter probably did send it, unless someone really is in the cut here trying to fucking do some ops here.
Weird claim, because Spotter, they're a company that buys back catalogs of YouTubers. As YouTubers, they made videos years ago, they're still getting views and thus still making some money. So a company like Spotter, they'll pull up and be like, hey, can I buy portions of your
Because MrBeast might not be going after him, Bagel. That's my whole point. I get it. Yeah, no, you're on this. We're on the same page. I get it. It's odd that people telling MrBeast going after him, but MrBeast had, yeah. I find it very, he's giving, just the way he speaks is giving me red flags, Bagel, to be honest with you. That doesn't mean he's lying. That just means I'm very cautious. I'm just, something in my gut is telling me not to completely listen to this guy. Not a Tozy, the other guy, you know.
Or all of your videos from, let's say, 2022 and older. And I guess that's what they've done with MrBeast, as you can see on their website. But the weird thing is, I would expect them to just claim the revenue from my video, not block it worldwide, because, you know, they're in the business of making money. So why are they not trying to make money off of my video?
My whistle, I don't agree with that. That's like standard practice, but it is weird because MrBeast doesn't ever fucking... he doesn't like the if he doesn't own the content anymore, it's one thing, right? But MrBeast, you can react to MrBeast videos all day long, right? Maybe if it's an old video that changes, but there's like channels that I get copyright claimed and it gets blocked regionally or worldwide. That's happened to me before. It's not an unusual thing. It is unusual for that to happen with anything MrBeast related, because his IP, he's very loose with his IP and he intentionally makes it that way. So that is really weird. That is really weird that a video that's critical of MrBeast would be getting blocked worldwide. I will say that. That's fucking weird. That's odd. But then also think about this. MrBeast is huge and has all these fucking crazy fans, right? Has to, statistically. 300 million? There's some crazies in there. Who knows how far they would go to protect his image? Just the fans. MrBeast had kids going into Walmarts and reorganizing the aisles that his chocolate bars were in. You don't know. There's too much to be speculate on here.
Instead, they're literally censoring my video. And in my video, I have to admit, I was way too nice to MrBeast, as the video was filmed like 2 to 3 days before posting, and Dawson hadn't even received the text and or cease and desist yet. So the whole landscape of the situation has changed a lot. Did I nitpick way too much in that video? I would definitely say so, because now after rewatching it, I see he's building a case to show that MrBeast has been deceitful in the past. But so far, Eric, he's handled being called out for faking content way better than MrBeast. I don't think Eric really committed a crime though, but still, they were both called out for saying their content is real and then faking content later on. But Eric didn't send a cease and desist to Soggy Cereal. Anyway, that's about it for now. Hopefully this doesn't go to court. Also, please drop the claim in my video, Spotter. That would really be cool. And
all right. So what is this? Dogpack? Dogpack? Oh, 3010.
Well, of course. If you could post something and everyone in the world would watch it, you'd be the most powerful man on earth.
We're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this
Oh,
negative.
Very
the guy
smart
who
with your
just
money.
throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a
Setting
gambler.
up
Who
an
would have
illegal
thought?
lottery for money.
And this doesn't excuse it, but like the idea that MrBeast videos are fake is like not a new idea. And this has been done. Rosanna, whatever the fuck, Pansino did this like a couple months ago, a little shy of a year. And it was like proven, like people talked about it. There was a bit of fakery going on in the videos. That doesn't excuse it. I just don't think it's like, this is a bit dramatic, right? Like,
You have to pay anything to enter a legitimate
How is this legal? I don't get it. It's a scam.
Hundreds of forged or fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
I don't like this video already. All right. I'm clearing my... I don't like this video already. I don't like the guy. The guy gives me bad vibes. And I'm leaving that here. And we're going to start on a fresh slate the best I can. I'm going to speed it up a little bit.
I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I'm alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the video. So this is part 1 into my investigation into MrBeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward. And also like, going to the authorities isn't going to work because what are you going to say? Like, you heard rumors that this person was this way or that, you know, there's obviously evidence of like the Shad-based stuff. Like, that's been out for a while. People have internally known at the company that like, Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person, and the company protects her, or they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew. So, you know, which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this video. But, you know, there's messages happening like MrBeast discords, and yeah,
I don't know. I do think there's validity in that. If everybody knew, then more people should have went public about it. This shouldn't be the first time that it's being made into like a big giant discussion if so many people knew. It is awfully fucking convenient that all these people are coming out saying that they knew and everyone knew right after it becomes like mainstream discourse. That is a legitimate criticism to give these people. I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's a mess when like MrBeast contestants are being exposed to like minor attracted persons and the company's protecting them. You know, there's a big emphasis at the company of like how to manipulate children, like understanding their psychology and everything, like seeing that that's sort of used in weird ways. And, you know, there's been like parasocial relationships and, you know, encouraging like almost children simping for these people. And, you know, maybe
I
it's
don't know.
as
That's
buried as
just...
it gets, or
all right.
it goes deeper.
I don't fucking like this guy. I don't like this so...
Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Oh, this is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands that YouTube analytics are bullshit because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24. But I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like...
But yeah, and then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos are real, and he's a...
Dude, is this just the fucking Nerd City fucking Jake Paul video all over again? Jake Paul's manipulating kids into giving him money. Oh my god, throw him in fucking jail, dude. Like...
great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
I don't fucking care at all. I don't give a fuck. You can call it scummy, and that is a just criticism to make. But I'm supposed to believe that these are the criticisms that led MrBeast to seek legal action against this person.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day. Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos. Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money. When people are devout followers of MrBeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't.
When did I become a MrBeast sympathizer? I always make fun of this fucking guy when I watch his videos. When did I become the guy that's like defending him?
Unless you're famous or friends or family of a MrBeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that MrBeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what MrBeast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that...
Okay, you're saying that he does scummy shit to grow and get people to like watch his content and subscribe. That's fantastic, dude. I don't care. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I don't give a fuck. All right?
It's a brand, they will
4 minutes into the video, dog.
win big rewards. Trust MrBeast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini, and to subscribe, you could be in one of these. Subscribe right now. And you might get
I don't give a fuck. Subscribe right now or I will slap you. Is this a threat? Subscribe right now and you might be picked to be the next. So he's telling his... Oh, because a YouTuber's never told his fucking audience to subscribe before. Are you serious? And then you know what? How about this? How about this one? If little kids are watching him, then how far into it is that MrBeast's fucking problem and not the parents' problem? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I do not fucking care. This is literally the fucking Nerd City fucking Jake Paul video all over again.
Subscribe for a free card. I love all the subscribe. We always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. MrBeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah, it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. Also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
Film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No. But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, buildings are CGI, it's not the only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker, it's just a guy. This whole room is fake, this contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast, adds out through this fake door twice, this line is scripted, this action is scripted.
Dude, this is not good. I'm sorry.
This train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned.
That is a good... That is... I don't really give a fuck, but you know what? I will say that. There is some aspects to the... Like, you did not buy that island for $1. You did not get a plane ride for $1. Come on now. But he did, though. Like, so you... Can you really say it's fake? Can you really say it's fake? Because... I would find it very easy to believe that he was able to use his influence to pay someone $1 for like a plane ride or an island, right? There are many ways you can legitimately make that happen. Misleading, yeah. Dishonest, yeah. Which are bad things. But I don't give a fuck. I just don't care.
Buildings are CGI. It's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
You did it! Yeah! What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also,
you know what?
He didn't just move into any old
house. A little bit scummy. I don't think this is cancel worthy. But yeah, no, MrBeast is a little bit dishonest, huh? He's a bit fucking misleading. It would appear.
$1 million mansion. Now, I'm not going to dox him.
The first 4 minutes were fucking dog shit, though.
Only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a fucking douchebag,
turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and
It's interesting. This is now getting interesting. I'm listening now. I'm listening about this fake contestant that actually works for MrBeast that's living in a mansion. I'm interested. I'm listening now.
Bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Max, this is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like you know, playing catch with my dad, you know.
For a year? How do you make money? How are you like surviving?
Basically, like my main strategy is I go to like grocery store type places.
I agree. MrBeast's channel does not need MrBeast. Dude, I was thinking about this. So like this whole like T-Series thing, right? That was like one of the big pushes MrBeast had, was he was like trying to get everyone to subscribe. That was like a joke, right? Because like some people, he was doing subscribe to PewDiePie because it was getting him views and attention as well. All right. He was like MrBeast, and this is what YouTubers do. This is how you get your you get reach on your videos. Subscribe to PewDiePie movement was to get PewDiePie, a genuine individual creator, to 100 million subscribers before T-Series, a corporation, a company. Because at that point, it was already being recognized that YouTube was not YouTube anymore. It was turning into corporations coming in and rolling over all the little guys and pumping out like corporate fucking snot, right? And MrBeast rode that wave, all right? He was like out here, subscribe to PewDiePie. We need to beat MrBeast. I'm going to avenge PewDiePie. I'm going to beat T-Series. Okay, well, the whole point that people had a problem with was the fact that T-Series was a corporation, not an individual creator. I don't think MrBeast is a fucking much better. I don't think his content is like bad or evil, even if it's fake. Okay, that's a good criticism. I don't really give a fuck that much. But MrBeast is like part of that problem now, right? He's like a fucking he's a corpo. He's a corporation. You could take MrBeast out of MrBeast video and put anyone else in there that's mildly charismatic and be the same fucking product. MrBeast does not even need to be there anymore. Like, you know, Jacksepticeye even had that moment where he was like, I don't like MrBeast. I think he's ruining YouTube. And then MrBeast was like, how disrespectful. Oh, how crazy would it be for Jacksepticeye to say he doesn't like your content and for you to refer to that as disrespectful? The fuck, dude? Like, I do have my criticisms of MrBeast. I do.
Grocery store type like that. And I basically I'll do when I get there. I usually get like an amount of food that will take me like a week or so, right?
With what money?
The money that I've made.
How did you make it?
Huh? Listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. They'll figure it out.
We will die. Do you understand that?
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after
Ooh, that is kind of crazy. Bear Grylls was doing that too, wasn't he? Not that that makes it okay, but this would not be the first time that like people were faking. I just don't care. I don't care. Okay, if it's fake, then that's bad, and it sucks that he's doing that. But I'm not surprised, and I don't really fucking care.
After a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where
I guess some of it might be like my view of MrBeast. That could be part of it. My view's skewed because I already view MrBeast as like a corporate entity that like pretends to be like legitimate, like pretends to be like not a corporate entity, pretends to be like a PewDiePie type figure, pretends to be like an actual YouTuber, right? So I don't care about these things because I'm not surprised. But I guess a lot of people, this is like the first time that like they're seeing that MrBeast is like a corpo and not one of them and not what he really claims to be, right? And that's why this might be so damning to some. But is it enough to make MrBeast go after you, pursue legal action, pay people to stalk you and your family? Nothing I've seen so far.
where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also
Okay, if you're mad about this, then that's fantastic, but I don't give a fuck.
manipulated contestants' audio in post.
And it's wrong. It's not good. He's acting like this is all real and legitimate. He doesn't script anything, and we have evidence that he does. That's not good. It's also not surprising. I don't really fucking care. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last.
And it's not enough for MrBeast to come after this guy. It's just not. Okay, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it yet. I'm still not believing that MrBeast is coming after this guy the way he's claiming he is. I'm not fucking buying it.
Second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
It's that lie.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Okay, so MrBeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are
Shitty. Uses a bunch of shitty CGI, dude. Who fucking did? Pick your fucking battles, dude. Why? If there are good points in this video, why are you polluting your video with all these shit fucking who cares takes? I don't even know why everyone had an uprising about this. It's just an entertainment video. I get why you'd be mad at that. If the videos are fake and he's claiming there's fake, then that's not good. All right, and people have a right to be upset about that if they feel like they've been misled. But I also don't think it's that. I just don't care. I don't fucking care. You have every right in the world to be upset, but I don't give a fuck.
just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to MrBeast and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching? That wants 10 grand?
They are never...
Like, I just already viewed him as like a fake fucking YouTuber, like a fake person, like a corporate entity. None of this stuff is like blowing my mind.
Random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted, according to a former
And I don't even think that's inherently a bad thing. As like, it is a bad thing, actually. I disagree with that, but like, I don't have a personal grudge with MrBeast because I think he fakes his videos. I'm not about to fucking be mad at MrBeast because I think he fakes his videos, right? Is it good? No. But like, it's not bad. It's not so bad that like I'm gonna actually sit down and make a video proving it. I don't give a fuck that much.
MrBeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. Now you can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money, but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who got to tell him to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would twice as much as the actual prize money, but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who got to tell him to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing. The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who got to tell him to leave. Now if you don't...
So allegedly they made these numbers closer together, but even in that scenario, the girls were 19 points behind. That's why that's such a fucking stupid point. That is such a fucking stupid point. He paid the guy that was doing well or was going to do well in this challenge on the boys team a ton of money to leave, but did not make the same payment to the girl. That's the point here. Okay, that's the point he's trying to make, to show that the gap was really wide. We can already see the gap was really wide. If the gap was wider, that doesn't make the context as to why the male contestant got paid to fucking leave early any different. Here, I'll play it again. This is dumb.
Who got out immediately.
Here, listen to him again. I'll slow it down. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is a really, really, really bad fucking point.
You will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former MrBeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot.
A MrBeast employee. So alleged screenshots. I don't even know if these are real. We're going to assume they are real because I still don't give a fuck.
And because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see...
But even with them still being closer, there's still a huge gap with the boys being ahead. Maybe they did make them closer for PR reasons. But that doesn't change what he's about to say. It doesn't make it any different.
Some of this happened on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is...
Pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave because it was 45 to 38, and this guy was a major contender in the reason the gap was so wide, even if the gap was actually wider than it is being presented to us currently.
Twice as much as the actual prize money, but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
He did not make the same offer to the girls because why would they? Why would he? The reason the male contestant got the money to leave is because they were winning by a wide margin. Why would MrBeast make the same offer to one of the girls who was making them perform better? This does not make any fucking sense. The argument here, this is stupid. This is fucking dumb. This is dumb. This is stupid.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera.
Oh my God, what a fucking crazy... What is your point? What is your point? He was actively, as part of the show, helping the girls because they were behind. Okay? And you're upset that he was probably doing even more behind the scenes. Why would he not just... Okay, this is dumb. I'm so mad. I'm getting frustrated at how bad this fucking video is at some points. The biggest criticism that you cannot prove, and you have not proven, is that the gap between these two teams was wider than being presented. And your evidence to that is that he was blatantly showing insane ways that he was trying to get the girls to get ahead artificially, but then wouldn't go the extra mile to show any more than he was willing to already show on camera for the video. You have no fucking point here. You have a screenshot that you could have faked, that you're substituting as evidence that he was faking the results to be the same result, but with a wider gap in the points. That is stupid.
Apparently at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many MrBeast employees get out immediately. I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video. So knowing that MrBeast likes the results to be close and that offstage producers can sort of influence how a challenge progresses, I want to show one more example.
By literally filming them doing it. The examples that you've given to show me why this is like a crazy insider thing that happens is MrBeast literally making it a part of his video that he was trying to unfairly help the girls, give the girls an unfair advantage to help them catch up with the boys. That is not good. That whole part of your video should just have been scrapped. That was stupid.
This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life.
This video is fucking insane. We watched this. We watched this on the channel. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if this was fucking fake. But he better have evidence. Like, he better have evidence. Like, yeah, look, whatever. Okay.
Now, immediately, the intro is sped up. And the timer is clearly added in post.
Okay, it was probably fake then. Shit.
Laser here, but whatever. Let's
okay. Now that at least was like, yeah, you know what? You looked into it, you found something. Yeah, that was good. Because it looks like, based on just a few quick rapid fire quick examples, that video was fake, and that would show that MrBeast is being dishonest and faking his videos. That was good. That was quick. In and out, baby. I like that. Fucking good, man. Now he's doing good.
That it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve.
I don't care.
The contestant also—
I don't care. The valve resulted in the door opening. I don't give a fuck if the valve itself opened the door or not. See, why is it every time I'm like, okay, all right, you're starting to cook here. He throws water over the steak he's cooking. The man found the valves, turned the valve. That resulted in the thing letting the water out. Why do I care if the fucking valve actually was physically opening a door or not? It's just dumb. It's not even worth talking about. The result is the same. Okay, so somebody was sitting there with a button waiting for him to start turning the valve to open up the fucking door. If anything, that could be a safety thing, if in case the guy was drowning. Like that's just dumb.
Also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So
Who
you
cares?
could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water.
And that could be easily explained if it was a safety concern to have the only way to let water out of that container to be fucking valves. It's not crazy or bad to me that the actual way to open up the valve was a remote being controlled by somebody watching to see if he was turning the valve. That is stupid.
And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns
This is
of
all
the valve it
speculation.
takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money, so rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have.
But the valve doesn't have to be fake. I mean, it might not be. But also, the valve does result in water coming out. I mean, this is such a stupid fucking line of dialogue to even have. But no, the valve, even in this scenario where it was like fake, and that's bad for some reason, the valve still results in the water coming out. The fact that it was remote activated potentially does not mean anything to me. If anything, that could just be them not wanting the only way to open up a fucking door to be a valve that's inside a container where there's a man swimming around. The valve is still opening the door. Just because the valve isn't pulling a chain opening the door does not, to me, matter at all. Dave, yeah. But that is the thing, Dave, right? These are supposed to be legitimate. That is a genuine criticism to have. These are supposed to be like legitimate fucking things that are happening, and we're seeing evidence that they're fake. Now, do I think any of this is enough for MrBeast to send him a cease and desist? Absolutely fucking not. But we're only 12 minutes in. Let's keep going.
Have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches, and then we have a standards and practices person. And if you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game.
This girl fucking sucks. This girl pretends like she knows something. She had a tiny little bit of glimmering publicity when she seemingly correctly, to her benefit, called out MrBeast for faking the results of the extreme $1 million hide and seek video. Okay. They moved her from like second place to third place. And that seems to be what happened. Since then, for the past year, I am so close to making a video about this girl. You know what this girl does? This girl's a clout shark. Do you know her history? This girl started dating a fucking StarCraft player. And then the StarCraft player gave up his career to help her with her fucking like baking videos and shit. She released her expose shit on MrBeast right around the same time she launched a music video on her channel. She goes to other creators' channels in her circle and promotes her fucking podcasts in the comment section. And she has not provided anything of substance to the MrBeast situation, if you even want to call it that, since her original coming out of her being cheated out of second place or whatever, not first, her placement in this challenge, which was the only legitimate thing she's ever fucking done or contributed to this conversation. And since then, she posts very, very vague revelations of there's so much more going on to be exposed by MrBeast. You'll see, ... By the way, check out my new baking video. That's literally what she does. Hold on. Detour. I'll go to her fucking Twitter right fucking now, dude. I'll go to her fucking Twitter right now, bro. I'm gonna find her. Hold on. This girl is to not be trusted, bro. At all. I'm so close to making a video about her. I've been looking into her for a fat minute, but I just can't. Pinned. The news about MrBeast Beast Games is disturbing. I feel bad for all the contestants and Amazon. They are trying to do a ton of damage control behind the scenes. Right? How would you know that? Nobody likes you. Nobody's talking to you. You're not involved with Mr. Beast or his team. How do you know they're trying to do a ton of damage control behind the scenes right now? You don't know. You know nothing. I hate her. I don't think they knew what they were getting into working with Jimmy. She's trying to ruin this man's fucking career for clout. It's so obvious to me. It is so obvious to me. The New York Times, it's literally her entire Twitter feed is just Mr. Beast. And then occasionally she's painting a wall in her house. And then Mr. Beast. And then Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast. She's being silenced. She's being silenced, guys. By who? Because your fucking TikTok video got taken down. This girl sucks. This girl sucks. There's creators that talk about old school creators that talk about Rosanna Pansino that say that it's like behind the scenes industry knowledge to not fucking associate with her because she's a fucking snake. Hold on. No, we're going down the Rosanna. I was going to do a video about her. Okay, we're going to go down the fucking pipeline a little bit. You guys know who Cinnamon Toast Ken is? PewDiePie. He had a podcast with PewDiePie, old school YouTuber, very respected YouTuber. Okay. There's literally a video where they start talking about Rosanna Pansino, and he like straight up is like, yeah, dude, people know behind the scenes not to fucking associate with her.
A little bit late to the party. It's been Halloween, had a long weekend, had a good time. Kids went out trick-or-treating. It's fantastic. But over that time, there's been some serious allegations and some serious Twitter drama. Rosanna versus Mr. Beast. Rosanna Pansino has made some claims against Mr. Beast about his videos not being authentic, that they've been edited for whatever reason to be more entertaining, and that she participated in Creator Games 3 and was edited to look like she performed worse than she actually did and placed lower, and it was for a charity event, and she called him out in a very, very long post. And so Rosanna, we call her Ro, as the people in LA called her when I lived there. She was big mad, very big mad. Now since then, post has been deleted, and there seems to be two types of people that I'm noticing. There's the type of people that are like, oh my god, this is the worst. How could this happen? You know, Mr. Beast.
Dude, the point is Mr. Beast is harming the contestants in the Beast games. Harming. People are getting hurt. That's pretty crazy. We'll go back to it. But I just also want to show you that Rosanna Pansino doesn't know fucking shit about anything and should not be taken seriously. And we're just gonna get to the part where he says that, and then we'll go back. Yeah. Here.
Go to all that, but also a little bit of context for me in the way that I view this is that a long time ago, when me and Mary moved to LA, it's like 10 plus years ago now. Me, Ro, like pretty much all the up and coming YouTubers at the time were part of the same MCN. And Ro's husband, who had a channel called Husky Starcraft back in the day, he was a Starcraft commentator and he was doing some other stuff. I'd watch his videos and I was like, hey, what is he doing?
Right, like a collab?
Yeah, like what was he got going on? And he's like, well, he's not really making content anymore. He's working with Ro. He's our manager now. And I was like, oh, well, what about her? And, you know, cue like the Vince McMahon scene, the meme. That's pretty much the response I got back. And I always thought it was really weird at the time, but it was like very much, no one said anything specifically, but they're all just kind of like, nah. Fast forward to now.
So there you have an extremely respected, credible legacy YouTuber saying that behind the scenes, people are told to not associate with Rosanna Pansino. Okay. And then also Adam McKintry, who's kind of like, what, right? Because she tries to like she associates with all these types of creators, and I gotta find the video because he talked about her a bunch because she won't shut the fuck up. But she was in his comments and other creators' comments, like advertising her own shit. Like she goes to other creators and YouTubers' videos and promotes her podcasts. She's a fucking clout. She's a fucking snake, bro.
Hi, Rosanna Pansino. We're talking about you. I know you're very excited for this.
See, like he's one of the only people that speaks about her negatively. There's like, well, that's not true. But everyone from this side of the internet like gives her like the os power. But I'd have to play it through, but you can watch it. Rosanna Pansino. Yeah, see, look, it's like a joke. It's a joke that if you say Rosanna Pansino's name 3 times in his comment section, she'll come and fucking try to advertise her fucking podcast to you. And now she stopped doing it and probably deleted a lot of the comments because she got called out. And I should have fucking screen capped more of it when I was looking into it. I thought it'd be there forever. But yeah, that's the type of person Roseanne Pansino is. We'll move on. But do not listen to a fucking word. If you hear anything come from Rosanna Pansino, disregard it and move on. Anyway, let's see what he had to say about it.
But it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was...
And Bagel, if this guy has evidence that people are getting physically harmed in the MrBeast games and he's covering it up, and I'm 13 minutes into the video and this is the level of criticism we're getting, shame on this fucking guy. Shame on Dogpack404 for bringing up all this who fucking cares fucking, oh, he's faking his show's bullshit. If somewhere in this video we get the revelation that there's evidence that people are getting physically harmed and it's being covered up in these games, shame on this motherfucker.
in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all their cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
I'm up here. I feel good about this spot.
If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production.
To be fair, though, to her, she exaggerated the fuck out of it. She rode this out. She's still riding this out to this day, but like some of her criticism here of MrBeast was entirely legitimate. But this is where it ended. Okay, that is my take. This little fucking, there was bullshittery and in this MrBeast game video, and my fucking placement was slightly moved lower than it actually was. That was, and she exaggerated the fuck out of that, in my opinion. That was where anything she has to say should be. That's it. That's the last useful thing she ever fucking said involving MrBeast. Everything else is a bunch of fucking baloney.
Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules.
I have evidence that I just showed you with Cinnamon Toast Ken. She's like a well-known fucking snake. People are don't associate with her. Don't work with her.
And I guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, MrBeast would eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling!
There's
Also, I
no
think some of the MrBeast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that later. So now that I've explained some of the ways that MrBeast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more.
Giving children diabetes. This guy fucking sucks. This is not a good video. This is not a good video. He's giving kids diabetes. Like, yeah, he sells chocolate. Now it's a crime to sell candy. He's gonna.
Call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something. Saying subscribe is a call to.
Yes, eating candy is bad. Okay, and he advertises candy to kids. Okay, so if you really want to stretch that one out, he's giving kids diabetes. All right, dude. Yeah, all right.
Action.
Cool.
Early in his
Keep
career,
going.
MrBeast found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement, and you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying.
Let me throw PewDiePie in here saying that doing giveaways to grow their channel is bad to reinforce my point.
Stop this fucking shit. I'm so tired of it. Fucking 10 years of YouTube. People are still like buying subs for this shit.
Over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and we literally found him 1 minute before Zach. I spent over $1 million on these phones. All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best, they are a way to buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these live streams, they're illegal lotteries.
The promise, he says it's healthier than Hershey's, while Feastables has lots of sugar than Hershey's. To be fair, I believe that when he was saying that a lot, it was healthier than Hershey's. There was less sugar in it, and now there is more sugar in it than Hershey's. And I don't know. If he's still saying that, then I guess that's false advertising, but I don't think he's saying that anymore. It's at the time there were only 3 ingredients. There was a time where there was less sugar than Hershey's. They changed the ingredients. I don't think that's a good point. I don't give a fuck. It's chocolate. It's inherently bad for you.
The only way to win a prize is
Well, not inherently, right? Because dark chocolate's good for you, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Let's argue semantics. The chocolate that you buy at the store is candy is bad. Candy's bad for you.
by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be timed.
Let me consume this. To a person who pays consideration, paying or doing something more than de minimis, what is that word? To participate. What is that word? Hold on. I want to understand this. I don't want to just blindly fucking go into this one. De minimis. What is an example of de minimis? If an employer provides a book to an employee weekly, the value of the books will never be considered de minimis regards to that one employee. What? I don't, all right, hopefully he understands. I'm not understanding. Because I want to understand what to a person to consider pays consideration. Well, pays are doing something. Okay, so a lottery can just be if you have to do something to participate. Okay.
Time or effort, but in most cases it's just payment.
Yeah, hold on.
FTC defines
The lottery is any scheme that contains all 3 of the following elements and is by definition illegal. All right. Okay.
a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration.
Oh, that's actually, this is super interesting. I like this.
Random chance and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully
So he's saying that you have to remove one of these elements for the lottery to be legal. So like in some states there's like lotteries, they're essentially just gambling machines, right? They're like what do you call them? They're called like at casinos, the fucking things that you hit, the things spin, and if they line up, you win. States have those, but they're called skill games, and I guess there's like an element of skill involved with it, right? So in that sense, you're actually making it not an illegal lottery because you're technically, because there's some level of skill involved in winning, you're eliminating the chance portion, right? That's how they get away with that. Slot machine. Thank you, Dave Jones. This is actually good. I like this part of the video. I don't know why it took 16 minutes to come to another. Like, there's just too much bullshit, or there's too much spite. There's too much spite. There's too, like, it's like, and this guy fucked my girlfriend, and also his boxers are pink. Like, it's like, there's like spite involved. It makes me not trust him completely. But this is a good point I think he's making here.
To run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. Determining if any
that guy fucked my girlfriend, and also his nose is too big. Like, that's the level of criticism.
MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries. We need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers.
Well, even the good points are like not like insane enough for me to believe that MrBeast is coming for this guy, right? Like they're fair. Like the like some of it is like who cares points, and then the fair criticism is like, okay, well, you know, that's actually a really good point. And then that's kind of as far as I care to think about it personally.
And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their card, we'll give 2 orders $500 each.
Them skill games are terrible. They're in all the gas stations, but our government is going to ban them. I mean, then they got to change lottery laws. Because technically, they're called skill games. There's an element of skill involved in winning. That makes it a non-illegal lottery, right? I say gambling should be legal. I say survival of the fittest. I say make all the drugs legal. I was like, if you're hurting yourself, I don't fucking care, right? So when you're hurting other people, I'm concerned. That's basically where my morals lie, right?
5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in the In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order.
Wait, hold on. Let's argue this. He's claiming that every time he says in a live stream, what is it? What is his claim here? Let's use our brains. Let's think. Let's form our own opinions. Let's not just watch some fucking guy on YouTube telling us what he thinks of a situation and going off of that. Let's use our fucking brains. So sick of these fucking guys, man.
Celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video. Then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this.
In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot
Prize,
be won
chance,
without spending money.
and payment have to all be there. And to be fair, it can be just a task. It's a person who pays consideration. It does not have to be money. If I'm understanding this correctly, like, I mean, it's legalese, right? You can go to court and argue anything, right? But I mean, if you have to fill, it says right here, if you have to fill out a survey, that is consideration. That is paying consideration.
Test or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money.
And that's not even right. What he says is not even right. The payment doesn't have to be money. Said it right there. So he's not even correct here. So to be fair, I'm going into this with a higher level of criticism than even he is, based on that description.
On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition
Okay, if you buy, we have payment.
40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this.
Some of the people will get random prizes. Yeah, that's fucking illegal lottery by the definition being given to me in this video. Lottery is any scheme that contains all three. The prize. If you subscribe, there's a chance you'll win. And you are paying consideration. You're even paying. You're paying for the shirt. People do this all the time. People do this all the time. So there's definitely... This isn't just MrBeast. There's all kinds of things, right? I know there's instances where it's like, if you do this, you could possibly win this, right? That's not new. MrBeast didn't invent that. YouTube didn't invent that. Cereal boxes. If you buy this cereal box and there could be a chance to win a prize in the cereal box. And there's a chance you'll have the prize that's in the cereal box.
Which can be time or effort, but in most cases it's just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors.
For the record, I don't give a fuck if this is illegal or not. I feel like it should be legal, but I am curious to see if this is an illegal gambling scam. That is interesting. It's just interesting to me. I am personally interested at this point. So what do we have here? Hold on. And I am just going off of what he's giving me. Well, it's not. Let's go a little bit further. Why not? We're all friends here. We're hanging out. What do we got? We got 3 people. We're chilling. We're chilling. Hold on. I want to get the full thing that he's reading here. This is actually a really good part of the video. I like this part of the video a lot. What makes a lottery illegal? With the exception of state-run lotteries. So state-run lotteries get an exemption. That's why you can buy scratch-off tickets. They're illegal under state law and federal law. Generally, a lottery is a promotion in which all 3 of the following elements are present. Here, I'll bring this into my main screen for you guys. I'm sorry. I am interested in this at this point. I am interested. I want to know more about this. Prize, chance, and consideration. What is consideration? Consideration is a legal term which generally means an undertaking in response to a promise. There are generally 2 types of consideration in the context of sweepstakes promotions, monetary and non-monetary. Monetary is typically a payment of money, which is the purchase of a product or a service. Wait. Just the purchase of a product or service. Of entry. Whoa, okay, holy shit. There are generally two types of consideration in context of sweepstakes promotions. Monetary and non-monetary. Monetary is typically a payment of money, such as the purchase of a product or a service. Yeah. So if you're buying a MrBeast shirt, that is consideration for the lottery by this description on Oshland Law, whatever the fuck we're reading right now. Okay. All right. All sweepstakes must have official rules. Can I require the purchase of a product to enter? No, you cannot. Holy shit. Okay. I'm struggling to see where the gray area is. It seems legitimately illegal. And I'm not a lawyer, and I'm reading Oshland Law. And it also depends on jurisdiction where they're operating out of. So where is MrBeast LLC? And what are the laws of that jurisdiction? So that would be the loophole if there were to be one. Okay. I'm in. Okay, cool. All right, let me get back to the video, but yeah. Sorry, that was a lot of dead air. I was really thinking there. There's a prize. it's a game of chance. Many people are buying the shirts, and one of them may win. Which, yeah, by this definition, and we're not sure which jurisdictions this applies to, but by this definition, yeah, this is an illegal lottery.
A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration.
And it even said the purchase of a product is not allowed.
If any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize.
There was a prize. There was a cash offer.
Which is distributed through random chance.
And there was the chance of winning that prize if you
not be one
purchased
without
the
spending money.
shirt,
On August 2nd,
which would be your payment.
In 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition
Oh, sorry, I'm not showing the screen again. You could hear him though.
shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition,
If you buy one of our shirts, which that is payment, that was official, that was directly defined. Okay, and that's not even the pay. He's actually not he's not as right as me. Because I read further into it, and it specifically said the purchase of a product or a service to enter a lottery does not mean that's not okay. It specifically said that. This idea of buying a shirt to be entered into a chance to win something was specifically said under that definition to not be okay.
40 mil special shirts. We're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video. Then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this in 10 minutes, right? Because we gotta give them time to do their card.
And he even defines it as prizes. Some of them will win random prizes.
We'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in the order. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream.
Yeah, dude, I don't see how that's... With that definition, I don't see how that could possibly be legal. Good point. He made a good case there.
Get down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46.
Now, I'm not a lawyer. MrBeast could say in the jurisdiction in which my company operates, it's actually legal, right? That could be a thing that happens. But yeah, you'd have to look into it further. I don't know where MrBeast LLC. I don't know where he officially operates.
Illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is going to win.
In 5 minutes, we're going to...
And that was another thing you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to change the rules. That would be changing the rules. That was, he didn't even bring that up, but that was part of the stipulations I read. You're not allowed to change the rules.
Do the same thing again. We're going to put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000?
We do.
Yeah. So, all right. So the newest order in 30 seconds, we are going to put $1,000 in your package.
Stephen K.
Okay.
Stephen K. And there's no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway.
That would be, by the definition that we're able to find, that would be considered illegal, 100%. He's not wrong. Even more, it's even more damning if you read it yourself and not just go off the description that he gives you.
They just want to talk about how Stephen made a profit.
Stephen's a handsome man.
So he actually walked away with nothing.
We're proud of you, Stephen.
I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so.
And that in itself, he's not even going that far, but that in itself is illegal. That in itself, if he eliminated one of the other criteria clearly, and by the definitions that were being given here, and I'm not a fucking lawyer, he is breaking the law. This is an illegal lottery by definition that we're given. Just by him changing the rules, if I understand what I've read correctly, is illegal.
We're going to put 2 iPhones in this pinata, and we're going to give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're going to pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Oh,
we did one.
Oh, wait. Hey, Daryl, first, actually, before we do that, we never picked a pinata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description.
That is a criticism worthy to bring up just by this metric. He's growing his channel through illegal means. Like, you can't do why is no one else doing this? MrBeast is like, now I'm going to shit on Jimmy. Well, I grow the quickest because I'm the best. I know the best. I'm the best YouTuber in the world. He does talk like that. He 100% does. If you knew what I knew, you'd be where I'm at, is what he'll say. Well, now you can be like, well, you know what, Mr. Beast? There could be more to this, and I'm not a lawyer. But maybe the reason that other big people that are on your level aren't doing giveaways like this is because it's fucking illegal and you're not allowed to do it.
Or on the website.
Never
At one point,
bedtime.
MrBeast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations, and he says, "Are we trying to not sell merch?"
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give away. Are we trying to not sell merch?
So he clearly knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop.
See, that is a problem with gamblers. The thing is, you know, people, the gamblers, they stop before they make the money. These casinos, I don't know if you guys knew this. Hold on, let me level with you for a second. Let me level with you. Okay. Give me a second. Hold on, I don't want to break the law. Hold on. We're gonna establish something right now. Okay. Shit. Oh shit. I can't do what I want to do. Fuck. All right. Here. What I was trying to say here is something that is often said here. And I don't necessarily agree with this. I'm just repeating what someone else has said. But these casinos, I've been told, they give away so much fucking money. Guys, there's so much money being given away. It's insane. The people that you know that don't win money at the casino, what do they all have in common? I've been told. They leave. They bail. They get out of there. They quit. They're quitters is the problem that I've been told. It's so bad for these casinos. These casinos are suffering so fucking much that they are fucking closing their doors. They're closing their physical means of operation in substitute for online casinos and gambling because they can't afford to keep the fucking lights on anymore. There's so much fucking money to be made at these fucking casinos, man. I've been told. That was a joke, if you couldn't fucking tell. But I've seen the videos. Have you seen the videos? That's like a thing.
It's like, you realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like, oh, I know we're not gonna make money. What are we doing, guys? We're gonna check after the stream. And it's gonna be like, oh no, what a waste. Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
I mean, there's just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just gotta.
Oh my god, I'm so like, and then like, you made a good point that this might be illegal. This might be an illegal business practice. And then you're like, and by the way, guys, there's no way I can show you. There's no way they were even close to losing money on this stream. No shit, dude. I don't care. Well, he said they were. I don't fucking care. I don't care. That guy robbed that fucking liquor store. Shot the guy dead, robbed the liquor store. And also, his shirt was ugly as fuck. Like, that's the level of criticism he's giving. Like, yeah, robbing the liquor store was really bad. The potentially legal lotteries is really bad. But I don't give a fuck if he was or wasn't actually going to turn a profit like he claimed. I don't care.
AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something. We just lost like 7. Almost everything that someone's bought.
Now, could you use this to say that MrBeast is a sleazy guy? He's being a bit of scum. He's doing scummy things to make money. Yeah, you could say that. That would be a fair criticism. 100%. But then just call him a fucking scumbag. I guess he is. But he's doing it in a way that I don't like.
Put something in their package. I'm not going to make money.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff.
Like, it's not just him being like, see, he's a fucking scumbag. It's him breaking down that he would have... Like, that's the problem, right? Just say he's a fucking scumbag and call bullshit and move on. You don't need to break down his fucking estimates to prove his total profit, to show that he was lying about the potential for him to lose money. This is where you lose people. This is fucking stupid. This is dumb. You just got done exposing that this was potentially an illegal business practice, and now you're trying to expose him for lying that he wasn't going to make a profit. Who fucking cares?
and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, "Oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much."
Fair point. You're not wrong. You're going too far into it, and I don't care.
Stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?
Okay, then he's a scumbag. Then call him a fucking scumbag and move on.
That's why he keeps saying it.
Which, yeah, that is scummy. Okay, you don't need to break it down for us.
So they just don't show how winners are picked. So it's probably not actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, "Hey, pick a name right now," and he sees 2 names. One is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is why lotteries are heavily regulated to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. MrBeast isn't just promoting gambling to children here. He's running the casino, and this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, MrBeast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I have is some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now, this stream did say,
I don't care. Kids don't have money. I don't care. You're promoting this to kids. You're making kids gamble. No, you're not. This is the same problem that they had on Twitch with me and the gambling shit. It's like, oh, you're tricking kids into gambling. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. Kids don't have money. Kids don't have money to gamble. Kids don't have money. Well, they could get it from their parents. They could get it from their parents. Then it's their parents' money. Then the parent is allowing them to spend the money. That's the parent's fault for not watching where the kid's spending the fucking money. What, are the parents giving an 8-year-old a fucking debit card? Are you serious? Don't care. I don't care. Stop, drop the kid. Drop the they're pushing gambling to kid argument. That's dumb.
We are doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Would you guys prefer, that we throw money in random orders or that we throw items in random orders? Yeah.
Somebody screamed in chat, "I want to switch." Hey.
I'll give it this, right? I'm talking a lot of shit, but this video does paint MrBeast in a really scummy light. It does expose this video does expose Beast for being like dishonest and doing scummy things to grow his channel, okay? It does. I don't think all the points are very strong, but this is like straight up fucking, I'd say character assassination, but that would imply that there aren't genuine points being made that harm MrBeast's assumed preferred character.
Sure. In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an illegal lottery, which obviously MrBeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Yeah. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what, pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones. Got it. I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything and then someone be like, yeah, actually, that's illegal. Right.
I could not find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending at least $42.
We're giving away Tesla to someone random who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're going to put this in someone's order that buys.
There's got to be an explanation, right? Because according to him, and even what I was able to find, these are all illegal lotteries.
And we're going to have 24 people. We're going to put them in 24 different circles. $1 million on the line. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Also, this video never happened. There is no MrBeast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse.
And then there's this dumb fucking point. Okay, then the video might have been blown up. But that is illegal because he's changing the... Oh, man, dude. That is a good point, though, because he didn't explain it, but I read that would in itself make it illegal. You're not allowed to change the terms of the lottery once it has been addressed.
Odds. So like, did they just pocket the money or what? Hey, it's the pilot guy. Woo! Let's get it! Wait, he's about to be the first one out? That's unlike him.
And though you got out first, I still have a prize for you. Just wait here.
Oh, first person out gets a car, and it just happened to be your friend Mac. Another thing that just annoys me is Jimmy constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of funny.
That is annoying, right? That is annoying. As if he has nothing to gain from it. I lose more money. Yeah, it's like what every scumbag used car salesman says. Guys, these cars are just flying off the fucking lot. I'm going crazy. I don't know. We're gonna go out of business. It's like the same vibe you get from MrBeast. He's got some really weak points, but I do want to say this. I just thought of this. I'm viewing this video from the context of this guy's claiming that MrBeast is like coming after him, like further tarnishing his own reputation potentially to silence this guy, right? I don't think anything in this video is that damning. As like a hit piece commentary video, this is actually pretty good. Even with the weak points, it's pretty fucking good. What it is not good enough for me to believe that MrBeast is coming for this guy. Paying people to stalk him and his family. Sending out cease and desists. Which, by the way, even in the cease and desist that we saw, they don't... Did they ever show that they were from MrBeast? They're from like a subsidiary company, right? That like owns shit. Maybe they were from MrBeast. And if I don't buy it.
Imagine you.
This is good for a commentary video, like a low stakes fucking hit piece commentary video. Bad if you're gonna try to convince me this led MrBeast to come after you.
You just lost a bunch of money at the casino, and the owner comes out and he says, "Guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money." Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone watching any of the lives, and we're gonna throw iPhones in some of them.
And again, there are very few videos of this live stream on the internet. I think MrBeast probably copyright strikes re-uploads, but almost any clip you do find will have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
I thought it was him. I was like, keep moving. Wait, let's go.
Wait, it's literally like, it's like, who is it? Wait, really?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we see in threads about this live stream are that they only signed large t-shirts. So when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Now, there's a lot more people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spend money I honestly didn't have.
And even if there is some loophole that's being exploited here that makes this not illegal, it sure is fucking scummy, huh?
For 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things.
Okay, now I don't give a fuck about this. This is bad for even a commentary video. What is it? I'm supposed to feel bad? Is this you tugging at my heartstrings? Reading all this upsets me because I spent money hoping I'd win the lottery. Okay, well then you're a fucking moron. You're an idiot. Look, because for Christmas, I was hoping for at least a couple for Christmas gifts for my family. Then you're a fucking moron.
For Christmas for my family. This commenter also goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD.
Yeah, fuck her. I don't need to hear from her. Why'd you even bring her up? She sucks.
Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like that. I'm disappointed.
Oh, shut up. I was just trying to glaze you up, man. I really was. Son
bought a signed shirt and was so excited. He watched the live stream and saw that people who bought would receive $100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite streamer, MrBeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me.
Oh, shut up. Fucking spare me. Spare me. Fucking spare me. What are you trying to do? Show the harm that fucking these kids not winning the lottery is doing to them? Well, I don't feel bad. I have no fucking pity. I have no fucking pity at all. This is the father supposedly talking. I have no fucking sympathy. This is your fault, Dad. Why are you letting your kid should not be fucking this upset about losing a fucking lottery. I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited he watched the live stream and saw the people who bought would receive $100. No, he saw that some of the people, even in the terms where this is an illegal lottery, where this is against the law, your son watched that he might win $100. There is nowhere that MrBeast said that saw that the people who bought would receive $100. Your kid never saw that. Your kid never saw that. And if you let your kid buy a shirt and he told you that, and you didn't tell him that it was a scam, then you're a fucking idiot too, Dad. He was excited to win something, to be a part of his favorite streamer, MrBeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he visibly was disappointed. Welcome to the real world, dipshit. He said nothing other. Like, I'm supposed to care this because this was a kid. No, I don't care that this was a kid. The kid's a fucking moron. Kids are all morons, and you're an idiot for letting the kid think this. He said nothing, and you're an idiot for posting this too, on behalf of your son. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me. And this is bull. I don't even think this is real. And if it is real, the dad's a fucking moron. He loved his shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. Oh, fucking this is dumb. This is dumb. I think it's potentially fake. But beyond that, the kid's a fucking idiot. Fair enough, kids are stupid. The dad's a fucking idiot. No excuse for that. You're a grown-ass man. Okay, this is stupid. The fact that you type this is fucking stupid. And the fact that you're bringing this up for your video, for what? For sympathy? For emotional points? Is fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's like when I watch CopyZilla videos and I'm supposed to feel bad for these people. No, a lot of the time I do not feel bad for the victims of these scams. They're fucking idiots. They're morons.
His shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him.
This does not belong in this video. This is stupid. This is dumb. This is the guy who robbed the bank was wearing a dumb colored shirt argument.
And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things. Like that at the end of the live stream, they said they were putting $100 in every order. Now, my speculation is that they put $100 in every order that came across the table that they signed, but I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video of this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true, which MrBeast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, we can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by MrBeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that...
See, this is another, like, decent point. He's advertising the shirts, this limited tee signed by MrBeast and crew.
Tee signed by MrBeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign. I
don't know what the legality of that is.
It was signed by MrBeast. So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging.
Wait, signed by. I can think of a loophole. I don't know if it carries, but I can think of a loophole. MrBeast, the corporate entity, did sign it. It was signed by MrBeast. MrBeast, the corporate entity, did sign it. They had people sign it. They had it signed. And that's not even me being like mean that he's like a corporation, not a real YouTuber, in my opinion, right? That's me just saying MrBeast, the company, did have it signed. It was signed by MrBeast.
Using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials.
But MrBeast isn't just a person, it's the fucking brand. I don't know if that holds up in court. I'm not a lawyer. I won't claim to be. I can see a loophole here.
TC smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it? You know, you don't accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature.
Yeah. So he even brought it up. Good on him. He even brought up my point in his own video. Good on him. Good on him.
Last live stream.
Oh. Hey, MB, MrBeast. So this is MrBeast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by MrBeast. It's just got the MB, but that means it's signed by MrBeast. That's obviously his, MrBeast. This is so cool. That's obviously his. MrBeast.
You know, some people bought these shirts as collector's items or even investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all MrBeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, MrBeast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean,
yeah, but people do that all the time. People go on, what? Like, okay. No, he's right. He's fucking right. That's scummy. That's scummy. His point is it's scummy. Again, I'm looking at this video from the perspective that this was so damning that MrBeast came after him, right? To the ridiculous degree that we're expected to believe. But no. That is scummy. That is scummy. That is scummy.
You're very smart with your money.
Throws away millions of dollars on YouTube.
I may be being a bit too critical. I may be.
Who would have thought?
By this point, MrBeast noticed a problem with these CTA giveaways. I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could be. Look at it like this. There are two value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance to be in a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase. So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds versus 1 in a billion odds. They both kind of just compute as I have a small chance to win, which MrBeast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
Past a certain point, the average human is like, large sum of money, click. And like larger sum of money
doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So also, the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, MrBeast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Basically a piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without getting backlash.
Beastable did, yeah, but it's scummy. It's scummy, Dave Jones, because he's leading people to believe. Because like you can legally like. Can't you I don't know. Listen, regardless of the legality of it, Dave Jones, it is scummy. It is scummy, and it is misleading people, which is harmful to other people, which is bad. Okay? That's my moral compass at work. It's bad. It's not good. Regardless of the legality.
So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, MrBeast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course, he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough. Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, in the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down to get a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized. It fucking exploded.
Let's fucking go.
Shut the fuck up, kid.
Let me know. I want to hear this. That's fucking, that is crazy, dude. He was claiming that these fucking photos were going to go to the moon, and the fucking rocket exploded. And he played it up, right? He's like, oh, we're, these, like, he played it up a bit to make it so much worse than it really was, but that is so funny. The idea that we put Nanny's photo in this rocket, and it's going to go to the moon. And the fucking rocket explodes, dude.
Fly you down to get a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally.
Hold on. I want to read what he said. I want to hear what he said better.
Signing stream. MrBeast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course, he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough. Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, in the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down to get a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized. It fucking exploded. So obviously, MrBeast refunded everyone, right? Right? Is it MrBeast's fault that the rocket exploded? No. Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10, I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
Hey, maybe he's using the, I don't know, man. If you tell, like, so this is where I don't care morally, right? Because if you tell me, dude, for $10, I'm going to put your picture on the moon, and I give you the money, which is already kind of dumb. That sounds ridiculous. But then the day comes, and you build a rocket, and you have my fucking photo in the rocket designed to go to the moon, and the rocket explodes. I forgive you. I forgive you. You did genuinely try to put my fucking picture on the moon. So from a moral standpoint, I don't really give a fuck about that one, but legally there might be a case that is illegal. It's like false advertising. I think it's his point. But morally, I don't give a fuck. He did try to put those photos on the fucking moon. God damn it. And how about this? Legally, he might still be trying to do so. You don't know. All right. That's Logan Paul's getaway for CryptoZoo, right? He's still working on the project. Like, whether that be true or not, legally, there's an out. And morally, I'd say he did nothing wrong.
He couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. Buy this shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number, like there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number to 1,000, then my people give me the name. So the first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game, if you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is Alonzo Diaz.
Oh, there's an actual $100 bill.
Wait, really?
Like they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100. Everyone click the link or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
MrBeast is the American dream.
Now I'm gonna get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that MrBeast has done.
All right, I'm gonna let it go through a little bit of the chocolate, but I get the illegal gambling, I get the illegal lottery thing, and it's scummy. All right, I don't think it's MrBeast comes after your family and threatens you with cease and desist levels of exposure. But yeah, no, it's pretty scummy. It paints MrBeast in a really bad light. But I'm going to let this chocolate thing roll into a little bit, and then we're going to skip like a ton until we get to another point. Because I get, and it's not that it's bad, but I get the illegal gambling thing now. I've been persuaded it is scummy. It paints him in a bad light. I do still find it very hard to believe that what we've seen so far in the 30 minutes of this video led to MrBeast coming after you to the degree that you claim he is. I think there's more to that, but that's just me thinking, you know, it's my opinion.
But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know, every customer...
Okay, yeah, I get it. The shit's scummy. It's scummy. Get to the chocolate. Get to the chocolate.
It's like trust it.
And Rice Scum and Jake Paul did the same shit, and I did watch... I saw Chud Logic. It's alleged that MrBeast wanted to do the same scam that Rice Scum and Logan Paul did, I believe. One of these illegal scams back in the day, MrBeast wanted to be a part of and was talked out of. Okay? It was just scummy.
Yes, there's a $250 million
green box and you pay $50 for it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yes.
But still tastes amazing.
Right, we're still in the gambling. And
Super dark chocolate. I do love dark chocolate.
I think it is scummy.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy didn't like his chocolate.
For Beast Burger, now a single combo only costs $20.
Okay, yeah, lottery.
Total chance, obviously, like you're one
This
of,
was
like, hundreds of
bullshit. I would say this has got to be bullshit. At one point, she even says, I watched this part with, we're still in the lottery and how the lotteries are fake, which is bad and scummy. It is. I don't think it's so damning that MrBeast comes for you, but I could be wrong.
And only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like, MrBeast is bringing hundreds of thousands.
Yep.
Number one cause of death and health problems in America, including...
And MrBeast currently has more sugar in his chocolate than Hershey's. That is true. Yep.
Pass alcohol and smoking all together.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code.
So they're pitching ideas like, you know, buy Feastables, win 10K.
Still in the lottery.
Say in the promotional material itself, no purchase necessary. Somehow MrBeast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pinned comments, nothing.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out, we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prices you see on the screen. And prices aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good. Go to feastables.com right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is that...
And physically not having to purchase doesn't absolve you of that part of the rule, right? It can be, it literally said, and he didn't even say this. I'm saying this because I read it. And what he showed us, the 3 things that one of them has to be removed to make it not illegal. It doesn't have to be a physical purchase. It can be like labor. It could be like filling out a survey. Filling out a survey would qualify as the purchase end of this thing, where all 3 of these things, if they are there and present, it makes it illegal. So, yeah. No, and the non-purchase part of the MrBeast gambling, you have to like do all this shit online. That in my opinion would qualify still as like the purchase aspect of it.
YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket. How is this legal?
Oh, you shut up with the diabetes though. Okay, great. You made a good point. Okay, yeah. We're making kids fat. It's terrible.
Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf? Go find an employee.
Okay, I don't care.
How do we know that's the best tasting chocolate in the world?
You're fired.
I don't care.
Live stream, and one person watching
You made your
YouTube
point. I'm sold, personally.
Confidential information.
I don't want to be like how everybody's.
And then MrBeast, I saw this on Chud's stream too. This was like, this guy got scammed over, right? Do I regret winning? MrBeast claimed that he was going to help him spend the money wisely, and he claims that he didn't, all right? He said, she said. There's evidence that this guy is telling the truth. I don't really care. This guy seems old enough that he should know what to do with money. He should know that investing is important. He should know where to stick money. All right, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
that's what this is all about.
I wish I would have.
It was you all along.
Yeah. Now act a little surprised. Like be like really.
Yo, Bagel. The whole thing was just about the illegal lotteries. Where's the part where people are getting hurt in the MrBeast games? This guy didn't even say that in his video. He said nothing. He said nothing about it. It was all just the gambling, which is scummy. Is scummy. It is scummy. 100%. Do I believe personally it's enough for MrBeast to send him a cease and desist and pay people to stalk his family? No, I don't believe that. Well, this is the video he told me to watch. He has no other videos on his channel, Bagel. This is the guy that says that he's getting cease and desist from MrBeast to be silenced. And he's also claiming that MrBeast, he has evidence that MrBeast is like paying people to stalk him and his family and friends. I don't believe it. I find it very hard to believe. He could be telling the truth, but I don't buy it. This is the video. There's nothing in this video as shitty of a person it paints MrBeast to be. There is nothing in this video that I personally believe is damning enough that MrBeast would further tarnish his reputation by sending cease and desist to this YouTuber, which you know will become public information. Dude, at best, this is like a pretty fucking damn good hit piece commentary video. An expose, if you will. At best. This is not MrBeast career-ending level video. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not. MrBeast probably is aware of it. He's probably upset by it. He's probably mad about it. I would be fucking amazed if MrBeast himself commissioned fucking any action against this video at all. Or this person. Based on the context of the video. I would be fucking amazed. What else am I supposed to watch? Where's the part where people are getting hurt? This guy didn't even say that. Show me where this guy... Is there some secret video that got taken down that I'm not aware of? Is there some secret video? On what am I missing? Tell me what I'm missing. Tell me who has this video where people are getting hurt in the MrBeast games. Fuck Rosanna Pansino. She's a fucking idiot. We went through this already. Do not believe a word that Rosanna Pansino says. Rosanna Pansino. She doesn't know shit. She knows nothing. Rosanna Pansino don't know fucking shit. And if she had evidence people were being hurt in the MrBeast games, then why was that not part of her MrBeast expose short of a year ago?
All right, so I have been receiving more updates about the injuries on the set of Beast games, confirmed by multiple people that I am going to be telling you about today. I'd like to read you 2 statements from Beast game contestants who witnessed the same and, in my opinion, a horrifying event. I've actually received more than 5 statements about this exact situation, but for the sake of this video, I will be reading 2 of them. I'm a very slow reader, I'm dyslexic, so I just thank you in advance for being patient with me. I'm really trying to do the best I can, and in the future I plan on reading many more statements. I'm currently in contact, and I'm talking with a little over 200 people who are involved on the show. Here's the first statement. The lack of water, food, and medical attention was embarrassing and sad.
By an alleged contestant.
Women and elders injured. I witnessed 2 seizures, a sprained ankle. Staff and medical did nothing to help her, leaving her for hours crying.
This is not evidence.
Hundreds of messages a day, and I'm trying. All right,
this
so
is nothing.
Talking with little.
These are people on the internet that are claiming to be MrBeast contestants, telling her that people were getting hurt and the conditions were bad.
Multiple people.
That is all this is.
I blame the production around the casino at slot machines. The very first challenge, it was 5 teams and 400 people.
This is all. There's no evidence that this happened. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is literally nothing.
Hey guys, so it is time for a video because I have received messages from over a dozen people involved with the current Beast games.
Proof. You have to. You can't just say that I have people that are claiming. And she's not saying this. She's saying I have claims from people involved in MrBeast games that say blank. There is no evidence that these are legitimate at all. There is zero fucking legitimacy being proven by these claims. She is just getting messages from people on the internet that claim that they are a part of MrBeast's videos. And if she has evidence that they actually were involved, then she needs to show that. Or I don't give a fuck. Anybody can say anything on the internet. I could message her saying that I was in a MrBeast video, and she could show that message to you, and I would be lying. And she's running with the information without verifying it. Just like fucking Moist Critical did with that guy that supposedly got copyright striked by fucking Sniper Wolf.
For those of you who don't know, Beast Games is a competition show ran by MrBeast that will be on Amazon Prime. It is being marketed as the biggest competition show ever. I'll talk more about that later. On to the messages. So the messages that I have received from contestants on the show are pretty much all telling a similar story, and I find them to be very disturbing.
Oh my God.
The messages are from people who have competed and they've been eliminated. Some of the messages are from people who are still competing, and some of them are from people that I personally...
If there's credibility to these claims, then why are major news networks picking up? This is so stupid. All right, I'm sorry. You heard it. You heard it. But here's her face.
How things are going. They're scared for not only their own safety, but the safety of their friends who are still competing. They aren't doing this out of spite. They're doing this because they are afraid for themselves and for their friends. As of right now, I have 10 stories from 10 different people, and none of them have shared their stories with each other. And I will be talking more about
these people. These people are scared to come forward because they are scared for themselves or their friends. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Then why they came to you? They came to you. We didn't want to go to any major news networks or the police or lawyers because we're scared of our friends and family being harmed. But we'll go to Rosanna Pansino. we'll go to this YouTuber. And of all YouTubers to go to, you go to Rosanna Pansino. You don't go to Turkey Tom. You don't go to fucking, who's the news guy? Not Keemstar. Philip DeFranco. You don't go to Nerd City. You don't go to Nicholas Diorio. You don't go to fucking Adam McKintry. You don't go to T-Spill. You don't go to Schwoop. You don't go to any other fucking YouTuber that you have to know about if you know about Rosanna fucking Pansino. You go to Rosanna Pansino. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
About them in the future. I have personally worked.
Clout Goblin. There's no evidence currently available that would lead me to believe anything other than Rosanna Pansino is a fucking clout demon and will milk the MrBeast shit she's involved with for the rest of her fucking life. Because she kind of had a point almost a year ago. And now all of a sudden the MrBeast game contestants are coming out with all this information when all the other news dropped. And she's back on her bullshit. Shut up.
Worked in entertainment and on sets for almost 2 decades, and what is going on here is beyond disgusting and extremely dangerous. I wanted to read you one of the messages with the permission of one of the contestants.
Your use of trigger words for accusations from unconfirmed contestants is fucking disgusting. And you running the story without showing me any evidence of the validation of these fucking claims is fucking disgusting.
To give you an idea of why I'm so upset and why I simply just...
If you are correct and you have confirmed that these are legitimate fucking cases that you can confirm happened, these contestants were real, they have a story to tell, the way you are going about distributing that information is fucking disgusting in the world where you're not just full of shit and you know it.
Can't let this go. It's absolutely not okay. So I'm going to read to you her message.
I think you are full of shit. I think you know what you're doing. I think you are malicious.
Contestant until the end. I also didn't accept their hush money. It was really bad. People were having seizures because
Don't care.
All the games.
This is a nobody internet user. I don't care. This could be me. This could be her. This could be fake. This could be a lie. I don't care. 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 There are no validations to any of these claims. There's never a point where a face is shown. There's never a point where a name is shown. There's never a point where I know what game we're even talking about. Maybe there was, but that doesn't even matter because there is no confirmation of the claims that she is running with from people. And yes, she is only running supposedly with the claims that she's being prevented, but she's doing no work to verify the claims. This makes no fucking sense. This is stupid. There is no reason to listen to this woman. Fuck Rosanna Pansino. And in my personal opinion, while I'm giving them, there was nothing in that dog packs video that was so damning that I'm willing to believe that MrBeast is pursuing him. Okay? Nothing. There's nothing in that video that is so fucking bad that I believe MrBeast would be sending him a cease and desist, something that would further damage his reputation and add to the fire that is going on around him and these dramas right now. There's nothing. Honestly, I'm tired. Is there anything else I need to look at? And by the way, the dog pack video was actually good. I think some of the points were weak. I expressed that more than enough. But I do not believe that it was so damning that MrBeast would be fucked to go after that guy at all. Don't believe it for a second. And Rosanna Pansino has brought, again, nothing to the table. Her fucking evidence here is this person, these people on the internet told me this happened. There is no validating of the evidence.